Alrighty. Let's continue this poopy butt fight.
Your connections are much better sounding.
Everyone shut up.
Oh,
I'm angry.
I can tell.
Anyway, Benjamin, does a 23 will hit you for 8 points of piercing damage. I don't know if you took that away from your health or not.
Yep, I did.
Okay. -1 dagger will miss terribly. Anyway, that's not initiative order. This boy, who apparently thinks Lucian is chopped liver, will make his way up here.
Ah, my liver!
Okay, it's gonna make 2 attacks against you, Lucian.
No, denied.
Oh my god. 10 and a 21.
Shield.
Okay,
Wait.
that's finished.
Wait, was the 10 the bite?
Yeah, 10 was the bite.
Okay, I will allow the dagger to hit me.
It's secretly poison. Whoa.
Ah!
I'm kidding. No, it's not. You take 8 piercing damage.
Okay. I am going to then Hellish Rebuke.
Go for it, my guy.
Level 2!
Okay.
So it's a dex save.
Alrighty, let's see.
Fuck, that's bad damage. On the 2 rolls.
It rolled a 9 for its dex save.
Alright.
So it takes
So 16 damage.
Nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. Owie. Alrighty. That's the initiative order. Snake Boy 1.
Snake Boy 1.
Alright, Snake Boy 1 is gonna slither his little butt over here.
Why do I call it that?
Yeah, might actually be better for Lucian if he's over there. And he is going. He's a hot boy. He's gonna take a bite out of this guy. Does an 18 hit?
Yes, actually, in fact, it will.
So it's 2 piercing and 4 fire, and then he's gonna flip around, whack him with his tail.
Alright, go for it.
17.
How does Snake Boy 1 want to do it?
Oh, you must be
man.
rolling at the GM.
Yeah, he is. I'll fix that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it slaps it with his tail, and it just catches the little spider thing on fire. Trigger warning to everyone with eardrums. You hear the thing probably go as it dies.
Oh god.
Oh god is right.
Now I know I could do that.
Alright.
Why though? Why?
This thing. It's an angry boy, but it can only go so far. It's gonna start here. So use its action to dash. To Lucian.
Ah!
The thing is, Lucian, it can't attack you. It doesn't have really cool multi-attacks or anything like that, so you're fine.
And it's in range of Webby.
Webby!
Cast
Help!
Benjamin! You have been bitten. The pain in your body is consuming you. You have become one with the web. Before you asked, I don't know what I'm saying. So, what would you like to do, Mike?
He's saying you're Spider-Man now.
Oh, man. I
Evil Spider-Man.
He's Carnage.
No, he's Venom.
Pretty evil Spider-Man.
No, he's Doppelganger. Boom! I just hit you with some 90s shit.
Oxen.
No, he's Kane. Oh!
So what would you like to do,
Alright.
Benjamin?
Right. Benjamin's going to draw his now equally giant sword cane and stab this boy on the left.
Okay.
With the next 24.
Roll me that dead attack, my guy. 17 will definitely hit.
Nice.
For 4 piercing damage. Roll me a 1d4 as well, because the fact that you're giant adds on to that.
Oh!
Yay!
So
Yeah.
8 damage. Nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Alright. Then attack number 2, same guy.
Yep. Ooh,
No.
plus another
Yes.
d4, please.
Nice. Better damage that time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
9, 10, 11, 12, 12 points of damage. Not bad, Benjamin. Very nice.
Nice. 20 damage total.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Second verse, same as the first.
Alrighty. Anything else you would like to do, my good man? Would you like to punch it? Because you are a monk and you do get a bonus action punch as a monk, I believe. Your martial arts.
With your enlarged fist.
God. So many muting.
Oh, now it's Tales of Ocraria After Dark here already.
I'm still recording the game, you ass.
Oh, never mind.
Spoiled.
That would hit. That will hit. 14 will just hit, my man.
Sweet.
Just hit.
For 9 points of damage. Plus the D4, please. How do you want to do it? Because, god damn, you've destroyed this boy with your damages.
This one's a little bit beefier than the one Webby hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna stomp him.
Okay, nice. Very nice. You squish him like the bug that he is. Very nice.
Curb stomp.
Olivia's just looking, laughing, almost like evil, like, ha 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 ha! My creation!
And today's the day Livia becomes chaotic evil.
Oh my goodness. Alrighty, Benjamin. I believe that was everything for you.
Livia Frankenstein.
Alrighty. Dashai, it's your turn.
Frankenstein.
Alright, I'm gonna move next to Lucian.
Lies, it's totally Dr. Jekyll.
I'm gonna move next to Dr. Jekyll.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do a level 3 Shining Finger.
Ooh.
Oh,
Please tell me that hit.
I wish I could. Dashai.
No, that's so much.
I-
It is. Even with it, I mean, I don't think anyone has hit it since he got advantage on it, but even with advantage,
Oh, wait.
it's still. Ugh.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm sorry. 13.
I used my inspiration for a reroll, even though I don't have inspiration.
I should have given you inspiration.
You should have. I'm sorry, Dashai. That would have been great.
No.
Damage, though.
So I forgot your spell to hit is kind of low.
Alrighty. Is there anything else you would
Christ.
have done, Dashai, or that was it?
Curl up and cry.
Okay, free action.
No, I'm doing breath weapon.
Okay, go for it, my guy.
It is 3d6 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay.
But that other damage.
What is your
I know.
spell DC? Like, well, your DC for your breath weapon. I think it's 14.
15.
15. Okay. He rolled a 12, so he takes a maximum of 13 damage. 13 fire damage. Let me just make sure. He is resistant to fire damage, so he takes half of 13, which is 6, I believe.
Oh,
That bitch.
Oh, this is gonna suck because the fire snakes.
Yeah, he's resistant to fire.
The
Alrighty.
Olivia doesn't know I'm looking at my spells and I'm like,
Alrighty. Not Dashai, sorry. Fire Snake. Fire Snake Boy 2. What would you like to do? That's somewhat
He
rhymes.
has-
That's weird.
He's partly intelligent, but not very, so he's gonna still come up here and gonna take a bite and a tail swipe.
Okay. Kitty.
oh.
He meows, meows angrily and misses.
A 5 will settle.
That was an angry meow, you butt.
Natural 20. Oh.
Alright, so for 5 bludgeoning damage, and
Only for 3 fire damage.
Yep. Sorry, my guy.
Mhm.
Sorry, Fire Snake Boy 2.
He's like, he just looks up to the sky and goes, I had a feeling this was gonna happen.
Alright, Heavy, it's your turn.
Alrighty, Webby going to rage.
Mm-hmm.
2,
You would like to pop a
3,
rage.
right. And then she is going to Gnawtooth him double.
That will definitely hit.
Yep. And it was reckless because I always do reckless.
Alrighty.
Which doesn't matter. And then do that and grind it in there for that additional 4.
+2.
So it's
Plus 2, so
15 plus
7,
4.
some 19.
19 plus
Nice.
4. Nice, nice, nice.
And then the second attack will be with the Murderer of Salads.
The murderer of salads. 17 will hit, actually.
Or 16 more damage.
Damn, you are destroying this boy.
Good damage rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Alrighty. Pippers! Lord Pippers, your turn.
Well, my abilities are very minimal at this point right now, so... did ape out number 1 get a chance to attack?
Oh, there's only one ape on the turn order
There's
thing.
only one ape, Pippers.
Oh, I rolled twice.
We can say they can
Yeah,
attack on both turns, I guess, just to make it easier.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not going to bother with insightful fighting because I have advantage right now.
True.
I love that pack tactics. Does a 25 hit?
Sadly, that misses.
Ooh, that sneak. Oh, you had 2 6s, only 1 1. Oh my god. Roll 20. Ah.
It would have been so great had it been 3 6s.
It would've.
So yeah, 22 damage with my short bow.
Nice.
Nice.
Alrighty, that's initiative order. Lucian,
Yes. My turn.
you're just gonna kill it before it can make an attack. I swear to God.
That is fine with me.
That's
Let's
not
see.
fine with me. Yeah.
So,
Jackal's
that did
gonna be
30
20.
damage to it.
Lucian's gonna put on his mask
Mhm.
and because he's gonna kind of protect himself for what's gonna be coming next, and he's gonna just like kind of glare up at this thing.
Mhm.
Let the inner rage take over. He's gonna curse it for his bonus action with his hexblade curse, and then he's gonna try to take a stab at this thing. If only I had that guiding bolt a little bit. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm dying.
Don't die!
That was a deep voice.
Sorry.
I'm dying.
Something went down the wrong pipe. I'm fine. Don't worry. Please continue.
Yay!
You can't choke on liquid.
Oh, I can't choke on liquid, but it can't go down the right pipe, and it feels like I'm drowning. But yeah, you know, it's fine.
If it goes down the right pipe, you wouldn't be choking.
Listen,
23 will
unless you've had
definitely-
Everclear go into your lungs, you don't know pain.
Oh my god, I don't want to know what that is.
It's like moonshine, basically.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Hillbilly milk.
So-
Okay.
So there's a 23 hit.
Yep, definitely, my good sir.
Okay. Oh, really? Roll 20? Why am I rolling so low on my attacks? My attack damage. Oh well. 13 points of damage.
Crap.
Oh,
It's coming
Stop
back.
drinking.
I'm not drinking. It's something in my throat. Leave it alone.
Stop drinking that hillbilly milk.
I'm also going to expend a bardic inspiration for a defensive flourish.
Okay.
So additional d6.
What did-
Ooh!
Real quick. So, yeah, you get a +6 to your AC. You're now Super Lucy.
I am Super Lucian!
Does your skin color turn yellow with red eyes, with Crush 40 music starting to play in the background?
Yes.
God, I don't think you've had a 60 or AC in like 2
That-
chapters.
Yeah, a little bit. I haven't been that.
Last time was in you were fighting that one army. Okay, that was a long time ago. Anyway, alrighty. Next in the initiative order, Liv. Sweet flower
Yes,
Liv.
yes, yes. So I will just like move here.
Mhm.
Then I will scorching ray 3 times the other spider thing in front of Benjamin.
I'm sorry, but that's not allowed
Why?
because you're mean.
What did
And
I do?
you're turning evil, Liv. I can't handle this.
I have a
0.
cat hair stuck in my mouth. I can't move anything.
No, why is there cat hair in your mouth?
Okay, I took it out.
What
'Cause
happened?
one of my cat likes to sleep on my mat. Okay,
Uh-huh.
scorching ray.
Yes. Okay. Romeo spirit attacks. 13 will miss, 19 will hit, and an 11 will sadly miss. Yeah, sadly the 13 just barely missed. And it takes...
Well, that's 8 damage.
Yep. Nice, very nice. I accidentally put 87 damage. I don't know how that was a thing, but yes. Oh my god, Liv, you would have broken the game. But no, that's really good. Thank you very much. Anything else you'd like to do?
Not really from here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna cheer for Benjamin.
Next in the initiative order, Jackal.
Can I ask a stupid question?
You say that every time.
How's
Kyle.
this-
What's your question?
How is this guy looking?
Very bloody. He looks like he's about to smack everyone when it's his turn, but he's gonna probably die before that.
This is so stupid. The jackal smells the scent.
At least let me
I
hit
want it.
with it. Come on. Oh, I'm so sad.
Does a 14 hit it?
No, that's a miss. The jackal's gonna die.
Jackal is probably gonna die, yes. I wanted to see.
That's in the initiative order 8.1 and 8.2.
8.1 gonna go over here, beat its chest, and start punching away at this guy.
Alright, 2 attacks coming in. 14 will miss.
I guess the last one he
natural
punches him.
Yeah.
That last one probably punched him in the face. Punched himself in the face.
Yes,
This
sadly,
next
it's
one's gonna
critical
come
fail.
right. You might still be able to try to kill us with this thing.
Probably not. 22 will definitely hit. 15 will actually hit.
So 13 damage total.
He does better though.
Nice.
Kill him.
How do you want to do it? How do you want to do it, you son of a...
Donkey Kong this shit.
I'm so done with this game. Stream's over. Game's over. I'm going to sleep now.
I know exactly how you felt when I introduced a Trier Mage Caster and they killed him almost instantly,
But no,
as well as the toughest Hobgoblin Warlord they've ever fought, and they killed him in one turn. So I know how you feel.
I'm
But
very
this-
proud of you guys. I am. But, like, god damn, I wanted to use at least one attack. So much to ask for.
So after like the first 2 punches, the
Yeah.
creature looks back at him, and like King Kong, he just the ape puts its fist together and slams right into the top of this thing's head.
Oh no.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. For a second there, I thought you were gonna do like a Star Wars reference, like the gorilla looking back at Pippers, like, "Should I do it?" Pippers like, "Do it."
No, I want gorilla is fighting something. I want to go King Kong with this shit.
Yeah.
I feel really bad now.
You're fine, Kyle. You really are fine. I'm proud of you guys.
Also, side note: the jackal survived. so far.
Jackal.
It falls on the jackal. Instantly.
Ah,
crushes
No, no, not the jackal.
it. No, that's it for him. We still have actually one left in the initiative order, believe it or not. Alright. 2 attacks against.
Please miss. Please miss.
he's gonna
Please
try to
miss.
Make an attack against you, Liv.
Oh no! Liv, why didn't you run?
Believe it. Alright. Here comes one. Bite attack. What is it? 23, Liv!
Yeah, that kind of hits.
For 6 piercing damage, and I need you to roll me a constitution save. DC 16.
Ah! No!
Oh, Liv, I'm sorry, but your whole body starts to burn like as though something foreign is taking over. I was not expecting that noise. It's gonna make. Oh my gosh, don't make a dagger, and the dagger's a natural 20.
Oh! Why?
The first attack was how much damage?
The first one was 6 damage,
Okay.
and the thing is 9, 10, 11. 11 points of piercing damage. So not bad, but not good. But since you're a baby wizard, it's bad.
Baby
No.
wizard, no!
That's the end of it. That's the initiative order. Snake Boy 2, I think. It's hard to tell.
Still have 40 HP.
Yeah, but you're poisoned!
Oops.
Gonna turn into Spider Liv! Gonna have to put you down like Old Yeller.
You have control of this fire snake. What do you want to do with it?
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I got distracted by something that somebody sent me. He's just gonna slither his way over with the dash action.
Okay.
There's not much more he can do.
Benjamin, your turn.
Right. Benjamin takes a stab at the last remaining boy.
Okay.
Boy!
Benjamin becomes Kratos. Boy. That will definitely hit.
Come on, D4.
Actually,
Single God of War game.
I think
Is it
I think
gone?
I think Benji's like a fire giant right now.
Oh no, he's gonna kill Spurt. Not Spurt. Not Spurt.
Keep Pippers away from him.
That's a little baby kobold.
So 6 plus 2.
What is the 1 minute 1 round or more than that?
1 minute is
10 rounds.
10 rounds.
Oh, okay.
Each round is 6 seconds.
I had to do
Mhm.
my concentration check though.
Oh right, I forgot.
I'm a
Um,
honest person.
No, it's fine. Give me 2 concentration checks, please.
How do we do that? It's the first time I have to do one.
It's your Constitution save.
Oh.
That-
Here,
Alright,
here.
Yep.
Why couldn't you roll those before?
Sadly, Liv and Benji are infected. Also, Benjamin, do you want to hit it again? It's still up, but you were able to do a good amount of damage to it. That will hit. Roll me the damage.
Fuck
maybe
him
before
up.
7. Alright.
And a D4.
Plus a d4. Come on. You can do it.
Come on. Oh.
Actually, lucky enough, you were able to kill it just by 1 point. Nice. Very nice.
That 1d4, man.
How do you
No kidding.
Right? How do you want to kill it? You want to squish it like the last one?
This one,
Mhm.
I take my sword cane, and I just... You know those things they use to pick up litter on the side of the road?
Yes.
Yeah.
Little spike dealies.
Mm-hmm.
He just uses it like that to just kind of just pokes him right through the chest.
Ooh.
Vertical thrust downward.
Ooh, I love that. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Wait, did Benji say the catch line? Time to take out the trash. Pulls out giant shades, puts them on.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Grounded Lucy.
Worth it! Worth it!
Oh my god, you're stupidly grounded. Alrighty.
I'll see you in 10 minutes when I'm out of the corner.
And with that, you have defeated the world boss. That's not a world boss. What am I talking about? Oh, it made it harder if it was a world boss. No, you defeated the boss monster of this area. And Benjamin, you are like that for I believe a hour or about 10 minutes. What? How long is enlarged?
Enlarged lasts for a minute.
Ah, okay.
I think, right?
Yeah, it's a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. For the next minute, Benjamin, you are now huge Benjamin.
Hoojaman.
Yeah, Hoojaman. But I will need in the next 10 minutes. I will possibly need a Constitution save from Liv and Benjamin. I'll let you know when that happens.
Unless
Dashai is willing to cure them, but I will tell you, you are pushing her limits. She will die if she does not rest properly.
Yeah, because each time I use it, I get a point of exhaustion.
Because you're
can you just use lesser restoration?
No, remember we found out that it doesn't work.
Fuck!
Yeah, this is a really powerful type of disease / plague that normal magic is not able to fully get rid of.
That's why if we're doing this, I'm Dashai shouting, anyone who's still alive, bring out your weed, your poisoned, whatever. No, I can't revive those.
Bring out
dead.
your dead.
I said no dead.
There was some weird spider human inside the house that I was next to. Oh god, everything is spinning. I think I'm gonna puke. Ugh!
Yeah, seriously, everyone who's still alive, bring out the bitten. There we go, the bitten. That works.
The bitten.
I hug the apes and the jackal and like, finally, my animals didn't die.
Oh, also, Pippers, when you hug them after that, they literally, like, the gorillas pound their chest, are like, respect. Essentially that.
Does the jackal do that too?
It tries, but it's so painful to watch. It, like, can't do it. Its body's not made to pound its own chest, Kyle. It's trying.
But it can salute. It can give a salute though.
It can salute, but it wants to be part of the cool kids, though.
It's hip.
No, this jackal is the cool kids. It took a bite of that. It ran, took a bite of that thing,
It failed to take a
but it
bite.
still survived. It still survived.
Alrighty. After about 2 minutes, Liv, yes, you knocked on the thing. The creature the thing you saw doesn't seem to come out.
Spidery human thing, come out!
Lucian's gonna start blasting the building with
Don't
Eldritch
blast it.
Ah!
There's no more spiders.
She said there was a spider in there. Ah!
You know, I'm glad.
Gorilla's gonna try to like hold Lucian back.
Okay. Bro, okay, bro. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. One more blast.
Picks up,
Ah!
it picks up Lucian and cradles him like a child and rocks him back and forth. Like it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Even with all this craziness, the spider thing you saw, Liv, doesn't come out.
You know, I'm glad Lucian is our leader because he's gonna have to pay for all that damage himself.
I do not. We have no proof that I caused this. This could be from the other creatures in this place.
It's like you see a guild recording just flying around us.
Blast that.
Wow, you are the police.
Yes, Pepper.
Gain mind.
being my.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Blast.
Alright,
Candy dodge.
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna ask Olivia where the
No, the
girl
door's
she
not
saw
locked.
was.
The door.
I open it.
Alrighty. You open it to see what appears to be a as mentioned, the humanoid spider creature thingy. Seeming to try to take care of wounded at the moment. It says like, there, don't worry, I got you.
I just look at the side. There's wounded people in there.
Sweet, maybe they're all in one place, so I can just do it at once instead of exhausting myself to death. Literally.
Maybe we can just, take that.
I really wish I have a good picture of what it is, but I'm gonna be honest. I'll get the picture real quick. I drew something for him, but I'm not about to draw the full body because I'm not that skilled at art, and I'm freaking not that skilled at art.
It's fine. You can just describe it to us.
All right. Do you see a humanoid spider creature? It appears to be the size of a small child. Probably a little bit.
Eldritch Blast.
It does not. It's not like this. It actually is a lot furrier, which is kind of funny. leave them alone, you monster! I've been wanting to use this for years.
The ape just rocks Lucian back and forth.
This is
Makes
what they
soft
look
cooing
like.
noises.
I'm going to
makes
put it in the
soft coo-
Discord.
Makes soft cooing noises that especially sound like Phil Collins' Tarzan soundtrack.
Oh God. Apparently Benjamin picked Lucian up too, so Lucian's being cradled by a gorilla and being cradled by a giant Benjamin until Benjamin shrinks.
Yeah.
So basically, Benjamin is cradling an ape, and ape is cradling.
Yeah.
Bay passes out.
It's a cradle party.
It's a cradle. Oh God. But yes. That I put it in the Discord what they look like, but just in case you want to see them.
That's cool.
Horrible.
I knew that you were gonna introduce this thing ever since you kept talking about that one book.
I love the book, Kyle. Let
Blah.
me.
No, I'm not mad at you for that. I'm just saying. I knew you would do that.
I love the book.
It's like how I want to have a scene where my players meet a sexy wasp woman.
No.
No.
Why?
Runs a bordello called the Honey Pot.
Oh my God. That just.
Don't at me.
I don't.
My
wanna-
magical realm.
I don't want to at you with that. But yes, they're like, it takes them a little bit to finally look back to like, oh, wait, you guys are still here? I thought you would have run away.
I'm gonna enter. Be like, who got bit? Who needs to be healed?
They're looking at you like, they just like look in your direction, but don't really say anything. They're like, oh.
Alright, look, I can heal you guys. The early stages of the transformation. I have the magic hands. I show my glowing hands.
Ooh, pretty.
I have the touch. I've got the power.
Should we probably take a break for a while so the shy doesn't die?
I needed long rest, so I can't take a break.
That's what I mean. Like several breaks.
Back
Yeah.
to back.
Well, anyways, everyone gather around whoever was bitten.
This is its
I think
full
that
body.
means you guys too.
This is what the full body looks like. See, this is why I'm not gonna draw a full body of this boy.
Aww.
I love them. They are so childlike. It is beautiful. I love them.
I hate it. I hate it
know
so
you
much.
do.
Is its name Squish?
No. That is what they use the name for this one specific thing.
Squish.
I want to
know,
squish
that's what I
him.
meant.
I want to squish him.
They're a monster.
No. This one,
The
I'll
Squish
explain.
comes in
I'll explain its
Squish
name in a
comes
little
hug
bit.
solution.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm good.
But yes, it just seems a bit confused by you all. Like, it seems to be like looking at you guys intensely, but whenever you talk, it just doesn't seem to fully understand what's going on.
Me heal
Oh,
them.
You want to heal them? Go for it.
Me. Oh, okay. You speak normal. Okay.
Why didn't you just say that?
I did. Yeah. I guess I did it.
I mean, I don't know why you think there's cheese here, but I can check. And it like goes off to the makeshift
What?
chicken. The kitchen, not chicken. Why did I say kitchen?
Yeah, I always
Now
say
it's
that.
confusing its own.
Go to the chicken to get some
Yeah.
kitchen.
I thought
Oh,
it was
shit.
an English second language thing. I guess it's not.
No.
Also, did anyone get bitten in battle?
No.
What?
Livia.
You're talking so loud right now.
Livia, follow my finger. Follow my finger with your eyes. Yeah, you're bitten.
Oh God, Benjamin fell over.
She's looking at your toes.
You hear a loud poof outside as well. Like, not poof, but like something
Should it-
hitting the ground.
It's been a minute already. Shrink up, down already.
I need to shrink him down, sorry.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go to Benjamin and pick him up and take him to the wounded.
After a little bit, this spider creature comes back. He's like,
I don't pick him up.
I didn't find any cheese, but I found this bottle. Do you want it?
Yeah, bottle works great, okay? I need to keep hydrated.
It's like he doesn't reply. He's just like looking around. He's like, where did they go?
Alright,
Yeah,
I'm
just
gonna...
looking at the spider thing.
Webby, I need help.
Just intensely looking,
What?
like
what are we-
rudely
what are we doing?
staring.
Why are you rudely staring?
But she's like, because she probably just doesn't see it well, and she's like, what's the how many eyes is there?
I need you to bring Benjamin into the room so I can heal everyone, and I'll push Livia in. Come on, Livia, we're going in.
As soon as like it sees you, it just waves. It's like, hi.
Why do you wave with three? Is that hands? Or do we call them paws? Or
Livia, get in.
oh
Get
my
in there now.
god!
I think there. I don't know why you would think there's some paws here. I can look for more animals.
Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna...
More animals.
It's not gonna find anything in this poor place.
Oh. We don't need any more animals.
I'm moving...
Okay, let me look.
I'm moving everyone around me, kind of thing, and doing the thing.
Okay. You do see what appears to be a few elven people, really badly hurt. They appear to have been attacked, or they're survivors of the attacks, but they look to be. Give me a quick medicine, please.
No! Why? Wait, does medicine count as an ability check or no?
Yes.
Yeah,
Damn it! Disadvantage.
you,
14.
that's 14.
Okay.
With your medicine, you do notice a lot of these people look so badly hurt they cannot be moved. That's why they haven't left this place yet. In case you were curious.
Well, are they, like, in a 10-foot radius?
Yes, they are apparently all 10-foot radius within cocoons, because it seems like not the ones you've seen before. You can surmise that this creature made cocoons for them as a way to try to hold them from trying to escape. Not really escape, from hurting themselves from moving too much. Because usually when the patient is delirious and or in pain, you have to hold them down. If not, they're going to probably hurt themselves more. Such as, if you have a broken rib, you move too much, you might puncture a lung. So, nobody wants that. So that is essentially what happened. What this spider was trying to do. Sadly, a lot of them look like mummies right now. They didn't really do
Fable,
a good
did you-
job.
Fable, are you doing this because of Tariko? Is this why?
Yes, actually.
I knew it!
I mean, I
Stop it.
wasn't going for that, but you know what? Let's go with that. Why not?
I knew it. Alright, well, I'm gonna... Like, when
Ask
Webby
them
brings
why.
Benjamin...
Oh my god, Livia, you can't just ask people why they're blue.
Alright, I'm healing everyone. I'm healing everyone right now.
Oh my god, Benjamin apparently can hear telepathy when he's saying.
Full 65 starts playing in the back.
There you go. Wow, damn, that's a good one.
I've never actually seen that movie.
Damn. Nice.
A lot of the people here do begin to like convulse, but it looks like their wounds are starting to close up, as well as the infection that's within them is starting to die down. Livia? Yeah, essentially. Livia and Benjamin, your infection, your body begins to feel like a burning sensation is within you, but it doesn't hurt. In fact, it feels like something is being removed, like your body's being purified. Which is good because, to be honest, you guys were starting to somewhat grow hair where you weren't supposed to.
Gross.
Ew.
Not like that. You know what I meant.
Puberty.
What did you think I meant?
I didn't-
Gross.
I mean, yeah, but still.
Turn the stream off.
Fable, you have a sick and twisted mind.
You've been my best friend for like 5 years. Frick you, man. I don't blame you.
You can't blame me for me tainting you. I mean, you can, but that's not the point here.
It
Don't-
reminds me of that scene in the
this-
first Scary Movie where he pulls down her pants and the giant bush just pops.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no, I'm gonna turn off the
Now
stream
this-
now.
Now this week on Tales from Ocraria After Dark.
After that.
More convulsing.
Oh no,
I saw Scary Movie in theaters, and this old lady when that scene was like, "Oh my goodness!"
She was like, "Oh my goodness, I love this movie."
honestly, my
I've
sister
only had that happen.
took me to that movie when I was young. I didn't understand half of the jokes, but my sister's
Ah.
not a good parent.
Whoa.
Not until I was older. Now
Only
I
fact.
understand everything. I hate it.
Well,
Oddly enough, the only time that anything close has happened to me that in the movies is when I went to go see Planet of the Apes, and when Caesar talked the first time, a woman behind me screamed, "Did that monkey just talk?"
Wow.
What was she expecting?
I don't know, but
that's very funny.
I was
That's amazing.
That is beautiful.
and this was like the last trilogy remake that this happened at. So Planet of the Apes is a well-established franchise.
Right? That's so dumb. But yes, after a while, everyone is fully cured. The spider creature comes back, confused, is like, I didn't find any paws. I did find this. It appears to be an empty bottle that once might have had a health potion in. I don't know if it's useful or not. Still
I'll
don't-
take it.
I don't know why you wanted paws.
I'm just gonna hug that thing however I can because I'm like
Aw,
so happy. Like,
aw,
you're kind of cute,
aw, hugs
and
are
I'm
nice.
feeling so much better.
It honestly just said, hugs are nice, and they'll hug you back.
Oh.
Lucian's finally gonna get away from the grill and just kind of look over like, what? Who are you talking to?
Gorilla gets in on that hug.
Aw, it's a giant.
Lucian,
it's a giant
Lucian's just gonna ready an Eldritch Blast. Like, do I kill it?
Second gorilla comes back behind, picks up Lucian, then goes in for the hug. So he's hugging with the spider.
Oh, is this what they call a group hug?
There we go.
You guys do that. I'm just gonna lay here with my morgling
That's-
body.
And
Come join us.
Dasha, you are feeling exhausted. Give me a Constitution, please, with disadvantage. A
Well.
Constitution save, I mean.
Disadvantage.
Mhm.
13.
All right, you are still up, like awake, but you are feeling really, really tired.
Yep. Disadvantage on ability checks and speed is halved.
Yeah.
Lucian's just gonna kind of look to Pippers like, Pippers, call these things off right now. I'm going to blast it.
What? I'm too busy doing stuff. So, Jackal, I'm so happy that you survived. I mean, after all these times, you finally lived. How
Eldritch
many times have
Blast.
I summoned you and you
Your Eldritch Blast is blasting the Jackal.
No. No.
Olivia stops hugging the spider and turns and hugs Lucien instead to calm him and to like have him stop going crazy.
I just realized that we could have turned our entire party into spider people with Lucian as the leader.
Ha.
God. I think if that happened, Lucian would just was like, "Yep, fuck this. I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm gone." Nope.
Screw
Nope.
you, blazing comets.
And then every time he looks over his shoulder, the spider people are coming, Lucian. They'll never stop following, for they love you, Lucian.
Just trying to get as far away from that spider person as possible, and you'll go check on Duskshide. Since she's kind of far away, she's gonna go over here. He's like, just kind of drag her away, from the spider person. Just like, it's like. All right, that's shy. I got you. Let's get you someplace nice and comfy to rest up. You'll.
No, you would have found her in the middle of a bunch of cocoons, actually, in the house.
The people there are turning back to normal. They're not convulsing anymore. They seem to be relaxing now. Thankfully.
Good. You're all out to the cocoons. Good. He pulls out a torch, and just tosses it at the cocoons. There. All right. So you might all want to evacuate the building right away. It's going to probably be burned down here in about maybe 5 minutes.
I'm sleeping in the fire.
Aw.
Why not? Why can't we rest here, Lucien? I mean, Dustshine needs to rest. Let's not burn the place.
Fine. Lucian will walk over, pick up the torch, and just prestidigitate the fire out.
Fire snakes were looking so happy and seeing that fire and seeing it go away. They're like,
Don't make me snuff you out.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
yeah, those
prepare a
snake-
tiny hut inside the house where they were.
Okay.
I think those snakes are only there for a minute.
After a while, the snakes pop away. Sadly.
Oh.
Lucian's gonna look at his hands like, I'm more powerful than I thought I was.
I'm gonna have to come up with names for them.
The spider seems to just be kind of like, as this is going on, it doesn't seem to be paying attention to you guys anymore. It just seems to be like in its own little world, moving its head back and forth like it's almost having a jingle in its head.
So, guys, you think we should probably take a little break for a while? I mean, Dushan's looking pretty bad.
Yes. We will not be continuing on any further.
Probably
You
maybe
should
a couple
probably.
days.
You should probably call the others too. Let them know that you destroyed patient. Blah blah blah.
That says not cold. Okay.
She's out of it right now.
Yep.
Hey, look, I have some pumpkin bombs.
Oh boy.
Yep. So if you guys want to
So-
call the others, you can.
So if we're going to be taking, so if we're going to be taking a break, Pippers is going to go to Weppy saying, "Hey, can I see your javelin for a bit?"
Yeah, sure. I have 4 of them. Why
All
not?
right. All right. I will give it back to you in about 8 hours.
Okay.
I don't know if I
Enjoy,
should be
point-
afraid or not.
Point the end away from yourself.
There's 2
Don't
pointy
worry
ends.
about it. It'll be fine.
There's 2 pointy ends, Weppy. Which one should he point at himself?
Wait, what?
Doesn't the javelin have like 2 pointy ends on both sides?
No. It's like a.
literal,
I thought
is
it was like a
spear,
spear.
or is it a
wasn't it?
literal like Olympic javelin? Because I didn't know that.
I don't know. That's what I must
No,
be thinking about.
Huh,
Yeah,
wonder
it's-
which one it is.
It's just like a spear.
Okay,
A throwable
okay.
spear.
I guess I've been thinking of as them as the Olympic javelins for a long time now. I am a dummy.
Yeah.
Never mind. Forgive me.
I mean, it doesn't really matter because it doesn't change any. the way
I
you
didn't
use them.
even
It's just-
know they had 2 pointy ends. So I learned
the
something.
Olympic javelins too, because they're just sharpened pieces of wood, basically.
Hmm.
Anyway, yes, keep the pointy end away from yourself.
So, all right. So, do you contact the rest of the group, like the other survivors?
How?
Dashai has a ring of sending.
Okay.
Dashai, do you
I
want to
don't
contact the rest? Or Pippers can run to them. He's fast.
I got animal messenger.
Yeah, you do.
Silver Raven.
Away!
I summoned the silver. Yeah, I summoned the Silver Raven to do like a message. Who am I sending this to again? I'm sorry.
You can send it to either Megan, Owl, Rosa, or Siegmeyer. No, sorry, Siegfried.
Send it to Howl just for the fun of him, like, trying
Yeah,
to explain.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely sending it to Owl.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
It is going to say. It is going to say, we saved a let's see, we saved a village. Stop.
I hate you.
It's what direction is this from the village we came from?
It's north of where you came from. East. Yeah, northeast.
Okay. It is northeast from us. Stop. Join our team permanently. Stop. And then
Lucy, you have to stop him. He's trying to steal. He's trying to steal more NPCs.
do it. Raven's gone. Bye.
Lucius,
After,
this guy chase after Pippers. Like, Pippers! No more! No more! No more! No!
Raven's gone. Raven's gone.
Ah!
you guys can take a long rest now. I'll just while this silliness is going on, I'll say after like an hour, or an hour or two, the the group comes in with Siegfried, Siegmeyer, whatever, carrying Megan and the three the three elves. He comes in, he says like, "Haha, friends, I have arrived. Are you in need of any assistance?"
Where were you? We could have used your help long ago.
I apologize, but I thought my assistance was to take care of Megan and the rest of these fine folks.
It was Lucian's
alright.
being dumb.
I'd be more than
As
happy to
usual.
assist you, but I'm afraid the innocent are also in my. I'm afraid that Megan and these folk cannot defend themselves in a certain state. I'm sure
What?
Aldrin can, but he's not that skilled of a paladin. It's like, hey, I heard that, you bastard.
Well, we got some bad news. Our cleric is temporarily exhausted and out of commission, so we're having to make camp here for the rest of the day.
Let's see. And like Megan will go up, like we'll try to waddle to you, Dashai. She's like, "What have you done this time, Dashai?"
Look, I'm more glowy now. How far's the glow now at level 2 exhaustion? I'm curious.
It before it went all the way up to your elbows. It's literally up to your shoulders.
Well,
Mm-hmm. All right. Megan's just like, you are so much work. You know that, right?
yeah, but look at your dwarf and elf kind of thing. Can you really blame me for you having friends like us?
She just pats you on the head, not knowing what to say.
Exactly.
God damn it. Nonetheless, do not worry, friends. I will stand guard. Take your rest for as long as you need. I will be more than happy to fight anything and protect us as long as I need. And you see, like, he seems like he's kind of flexing at the moment.
Hi, Popcorn.
Hi, Popcorn. She says hi back.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, I should have forgot to ask. Is it? Oh wait, Is a javelin a simple or a martial weapon?
Martial, I believe. I think. Anyone know what a javelin is? Martial or simple?
It's
Pretty sure it's simple.
hang on.
It's
I
a
think it's a
simple.
simple.
Okay. Yep, we're
Okay,
good. Okay.
Okay. Got it. Yes. Alrighty. You guys can now take a long rest. Replenish anything else. Let me know if you want to do anything specific while you're resting, and I will roll some stuff up.
I am, other than resting, I am also working on this javelin.
Oh, right. You also hear from one of the things. You also hear the spider go, "Ah, Owl, Rose, you're here. What are you guys doing here?" Wait, what do you mean you were looking for me? I was never lost.
Oh, it's so cool.
What?
Didn't think of asking its name.
No, he did not.
Oops.
You're so mean.
What's your name?
It like blinks in your direction, not knowing what you say. It's like, wait, what's my foot size? What?
What's your name?
Oh, my name. It's Echo. What's your name?
Count Wall of House Luigi.
I don't think you can even like read the lips for that.
Wow.
Zippers? That's a weird name.
Damn it.
Your name is Pippi? What? Yes, it is actually trying to read your lips, but Dragonborn lips and Cobalt lips are hard. You guys technically don't even have lips.
Whatever. I feel very targeted right now. I'm going back to my work.
You're
And I
going
go
back
back
to
in.
your torque? What?
I'm going back to twerk. Did you?
Oh, you're going back to work. Okay, have fun.
Okay, now I know how to communicate with him.
It's kind of hard. He has an easier time with Lucy than the rest of you with lips.
So, are we done with our long rest?
Yes, every so often.
Hmm.
Every so often you do hear the sounds of combat as your new friend, the strange robot boy, yes, he's a robot, is actually scaring away the creatures. It's like, "Ha-ha, demons! Away with you!" And you just hear that every so often. He's like, "Do not worry, friends, I have taken care of it." Oh, I did think I saw a squirrel, but I think it might have said something rude to me. It's hard to tell.
Squirrel's a necromancer.
Ah, yes, the necro squirrel.
Never mess with squirrels.
But yes, after
So-
you do get a long rest.
So at the end of the long rest, I return with the javelin and give it back to Webby.
Oh, that's
You
right.
notice that?
Sorry.
Hmm?
Continue.
I was gonna say you notice something specific with it, in which Pippers explains what it does now.
Ooh.
You got a Mjolnir javelin.
Mjolnir?
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir?
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
Basically, yeah. It's +1 to all attacks, and also it returns to your hand immediately after you throw it.
I have that weapon in my Wednesday game. I love Mjolnir.
I think it may be one you have to attune to, though. Oh, it's
She's not worthy.
Yeah, she really is.
not
Yeah.
It just shakes a little bit, and Chris Hemsworth
Yep.
makes a face.
It does require attunement to use, though. But yeah, it will automatically. So basically, you only need one javelin now, because you can just keep throwing that one, and it'll just keep coming back to you.
I've only ever used one so far, but
I know, but this
Oh.
time's a +1.
yeah, I know, no, but I can sell the other 3 and then spend the money immediately.
Oh no!
Stop giving Webby reasons to spend her money like that. I'm dying.
Stop
I'm
giving
trying
money
to-
I'm
I'm trying to be nice. He's,
You know what? Every
He's the
time I
only
have
one who
spent
throws-
all my money, it's been worth it.
he's the only one
Well,
who
except
throws
the-
things.
Except the time that I put all that money at that shrine, the village. That was
Yeah.
it. That was the-
Yes. Dashai? Did you fall asleep during your rest?
Did I what?
Did you fall asleep during your rest? During. Yes.
God, I hope so. Do I have to make a roll to see?
No, I'm just asking. You are resting. You are like taking a
Ye-
long rest. It depends on you.
Yes.
Okay. You get a vision actually.
Oh no!
Dashai, you see Ashley. She appears to be just as you saw her a week ago. Pretty young, pretty happy. She's smiling at you and she begins to wave. But as that happens, you see a shadowy figure behind her,
No.
wielding a black blade. Not like a black blade, but a blade made of pure shadow. The problem is, the thing is, this person covered in cloth tries to attack Ashley, but before they can, a bolt of fire hits them, making them disappear. Ashley runs up to you and she begins to say words, but you can't hear her say anything. It's almost as though she's asking you for help. Like the way she seems very frantic. And as she happens, as before, the glowing of your hands begins to go into her hands. Like it's beginning to be absorbed, and she like starts trying to shake you, but you still can't make out what she's saying. But right before you wake up, you see a woman, a drow woman dressed in this what's the word?
Prerogative?
No, the other word.
Prada?
No. What's the word?
Parka.
No. What's the word for when it's kind of like very, not lewd? What?
Provocative?
That. Thank you. That.
Oh, provocative.
Yes. These very provocative clothing, almost priesty-like, almost like a priestess would wear. Very weird dress priestess.
Oh no, she's hot.
Yes, she is.
And
It's
it
like-
gets weird.
And it gets weird. Yes. She look at her and she's wielding a book. And it's pointing towards Ashley.
Oh no.
And before anything happens, you wake up.
Like, first thing I do when I wake up is like when I open my eyes, I just scream, "Ah, nightmare boner!"
I hate you! I really do.
Lucian's just gonna call out, I knew you weren't a woman!
I knew you. She's more of a woman than you'll ever be, Lucy.
And I'm fine with that!
Fine that she's more of a man than you'll ever be. And she's not even a man.
I'm gonna turn and look at Lucian and I'm like, maybe you should stick away from this book. She's too hot for you.
Wait, what book?
Yeah, I think you shouldn't come on this one. You would definitely fall for that book.
For real,
What?
For real though, the lady was like really, really beautiful looking. Like, I'm not trying to make a joke or anything. She was really beautiful.
Nightmare girl boner.
Yeah. Lucian's just gonna go back to checking on Benji, and Livia's like, oh, so how are you two feeling? Hopefully less venomated and spidery?
Nightmare about. I hate you. I really do.
That's pretty funny.
It was.
Lucian, I think I almost died.
You almost
You know,
cried?
this almost died. I think
Well,
this changes so much in my life perspectives.
no, you were not close to death. You were
Are
just
you sure?
you were just possibly not going to be 100% human anymore.
Well,
Which is I guess if you're going to change into something that's not human, becoming a spider, that is a fate worse than death, I think.
Oh yeah, speaking
what
of.
is it being human?
Oh my god, do not go on
Detroit.
the
2 arms, 2 legs, no mandibles,
I don't think that's true, Lucien, because last time you said you think some of us are creatures, and I have 2 hands and 2 legs.
Do you know who could help with an existential crisis?
Webby. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Jardash?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Webby, no offense, but I tried seeking help from religious folk for something I was going through. It did not help at all. It didn't provide any comfort, any answers I needed. So I don't think religion is the answer for this particular problem. No offense.
Well,
Okay.
at least you guys had better luck with your gods than mine.
You have a god?
Yeah, my god, he used to be my boss. Now he wants to kill me.
Aw.
That Peppers, I hate to break it to you, but your boss is not a god. If they can be
Oh yeah, I
slain,
know that now.
yes. If they can be killed, they are not a god.
Yeah,
What
but come on.
qualifies a god exactly?
Peppers.
Divine, omnipotent power, almighty, could smite us mortals with the flick of the wrist kind of thing.
Peppers. Just real quick. You remember? You remember Aurora telling you that, no offense, but your god is kind of a dick. You remember her telling
Yeah, I
you
know. I called him a butt. I called him a butt to his face. Remember. That's why I'm in this mess. I called him a butt right to his face, and that's why my entire family was.
I know.
He deserved it.
All right, please continue your conversation. Well, Echo, Owl, and Rose are in their own little world talking.
Well, but yes, nonetheless, Webby, thank you though for your new enlightened input, though your offer. But I just don't think this is the kind of situation for a religious answer. This is more of an existential crisis.
Are you seeing a ghost spider?
I said existential, not extraterrestrial or extraplanar.
Maybe for you. I mean, I'm not sure. About me.
You are fine, Livia. The threat of imminent death is something that comes with the territory of being an adventurer and a guild person. I mean,
I don't know.
I
Actually, I'm hearing my god, a god right now. I think it's Marisha Ray.
Who's watching Critical Role? Cars.
I mean, if I think about it, it is very true that you, Lucian, may have, crossed path with death more than me, but it's kind of my first time, almost. Why is it so silent? I only hear crows.
I don't
I
know.
know it's gotten weird.
I
'Cause
don't
you're
know.
dead.
You guys are talking. I'm not gonna interrupt. How do you think I feel?
We were listening. I
Everybody-
thought you were having an existential crisis, so we were
Right?
just letting you have it.
I feel bad when I interrupt you guys sometimes when you guys are role playing and I just don't even when I'm DMing and I don't even know you're trying to.
well,
Well,
Livia, Benji, I know. I'm becoming close to death. Your first time is always hard. It gets a little bit easier after that. You get a little bit more used to it. As you know, as I see it, as long as Duskshy is alive and able to, still cast healing magic, you'll be fine.
hey guys, I can't cat now.
Then I guess it then falls on to me and Webby to cast healing magic.
Oh yeah, you guys can't do healing anymore. The book says so.
The foot
I
fucking-
will burn that book, Dusk.
I still
Yeah.
have at least 3 potions and 1 spider and 1 grabaholic.
Yes, see, we have
so-
potions.
Well, you know how healing is like a form of love, and how love is a form of lust. Well, prepare for all your spells to be lust casting. That's where the next book is gonna be.
What? Dusk, you're talking madness here.
I don't know. Okay, this girl was hot. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
I hate you so
Oh.
much. Why do I try?
Oh, but also kind of thing. I think I know what the next book is. Hotness. Also, I should have started with I had a vision.
Dusk. One problem at a time. I am not a trained psychologist here.
Wait, Dusk, you had visions?
Yeah, where the next evil book is.
Really? Oh.
Well, at least who had it. I don't actually know where it is.
Well, seems Livy's okay. Lucian's gonna go over to Benji now. Benji, how are you doing?
Oh. Fine, I guess. Not
Oh.
the first time I've almost died.
So a little bit better than Livia.
Yeah, I'm used to it now.
Okay. Yeah, it gets a little bit easier after the first time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're having some weird figure kind of standing over you, telling you got to wake up and get back into the fight, kind of thing.
I'm so sorry to all of you. I think I'm giving you all an existential crisis one way or another.
To be
Once
fair, I gave Webby hers by myself.
and once you get used to having those weird visions as you're dying, you get used to it, right?
Yeah. Life flies, all that.
I don't really know about that, but how do you feel though? You feel like you're your normal fiery Genasi self?
Yep. Back in fighting form.
Ah, good.
Deshire, are you doing okay though? You need to rest a bit more?
How do I feel, Fable?
Well, you no longer have one of your exhaustions, so you are fine, kind of, but you probably will need a lot more rest if you want to fight, but the more you rest, the more the bad guys might take over.
So I'm back at level 1 exhaustion?
Every time you take a long rest, it takes away 1 point of exhaustion.
I don't feel as tired. I feel I can still move around. But and I'm gonna go over to Lucian. 8. Damn it! That 23 would have been sweet. So it looks like I'm gonna awesomely punch him, and then it's just like a small tap on his shoulder. It's like, yeah, I don't have all my strength back.
It's just gonna kind of look at that like, wait, what was I supposed to do? And then just kind of flail his body back. Oh!
It's like starts out as an 8, and then later it's a 23, and you just fly off for no reason.
Would there be
You're already dead.
any way for us to either slow down that bite thing if ever any of us gets bitten, or protect ourselves?
With Megan's help, with Dushy and Megan working together, as well as Owl, there is a way to try to make a kind of potion of resistance towards it, making it so that it can be almost somewhat cured, but it will take a lot. Megan was on the breakthrough of making a makeshift cure, so during the rest we can say that Megan and Owl were working on it. So
Can they work on it on the road?
yes, they can.
Can Duskshire get more rest on the road?
Yes, depends on where would you guys like to go.
We have to keep heading closer.
Can I, what check would I have to make to see if I could have figured out what Ashley was saying in my vision?
A straight up perception check, because you were trying to read her lips.
Okay.
Unless you had like that one thing.
6. It doesn't help.
It does not help. You could have sworn at one point she was saying that she wanted to eat pancakes with you, and you're like, what? Pancakes? I think now's not the time for that.
Alright, Peppers, I need you to look at my lips. I'm gonna say the exact same thing as Ashley. Now you're gonna have to figure it out yourself through lip reading.
Okay, fine.
Echo's helping, not really.
Well, I'm gonna say it to Peppers, and then Peppers can say it to Echo. It's genius.
Intelligence. Intelligence.
Yeah, yes, intelligence.
Is that good enough?
Ay, okay, I'm gonna be honest.
It's like secondhand lip reading.
You can somewhat surmise that she said, be careful of the spider lady and her shadow, and please eat pancakes with me. And you're like, what pancakes? And you're like, wait, no, and please don't overdo it, is what Dashai can remember her saying. And she also, says, find the temple. Yeah, the temple. Not the temple, but a tent pole. That is what Ashley wants you to find. An actual
temple, huh?
a tent pole, yes. At least that's what you thought she said, Tashai.
Okay, so we have to find a tent pole or a tent pole. Okay. Chat will never poof its back.
Wait, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. I'm gonna be like, alright guys, I guess prepare to leave and give me an hour. A whole hour.
What are you doing?
I'm doing...
But yes,
BAM!
Dashai,
Divination.
find the tent pole. Your goddess is just like, my child, you are looking for the tent pole of wisdom. It is not on this land. It is in the plane of existence. You must go to the tree Yiskamir and free it. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna have a complete.
Alright guys, we're going on a world tree.
Okay, I'll be serious. What would you guys all like to do during this hour while Dashai's doing this? Unless you want to do this during the ride, like to wherever it is you want to go next.
I guess we could do it that way. Because, I mean, this is like on the edge, so we'd have to be going out anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Out this way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, we need to look for sweet carriages. You guys can be looking for sweet carriages while we're here.
You guys are gonna head to Silver Moon? Is that what I'm saying?
Silver Moon.
That's. I was thinking Silver Moon too. If you guys wanted to go there.
Yeah, might as well, since we're nearby, kind of thing. And I gotta be like, I'm gonna be ritual casting.
Wow, it's only 24 feet away. Oh my gosh.
It's at least like it's at least 8
during-
hours away, cars. Don't make me cry.
So it's at least 8 hours away.
Yes, at least 8 hours from New York. That does not include in case you are, but you are gonna have to be careful because remember, this place is dangerous from what you've seen.
No, it's fine. We destroy patient 0.
That's
I'm
not
gonna
how
be-
it works.
Shut up, Mike.
They're not a hive mind.
I'm actually going to be trying to make my second infusion that I have, so I'm
Okay.
actually going to take a long. I'm technically going to be taking a long rest while I'm making it,
Okay.
so I
Okay.
may be very useless unless battle starts.
Okay, so you guys can start heading towards the city of Silvermoon, which is probably the best safe haven you can find. Whoever wants to be on guard, let me know by rolling some perception. Whoever wants to be making sure everything's okay, roll me survival just in case you want to stay away out of the things.
Survival.
But I will say
Mhm.
before we go, I am going to I'm actually going to cast one spell on the back of the wagon, just in case something tries to get into the wagon while I'm doing my work here.
Okay.
I'm going to allow everyone who is my friend to not set it off as I cast.
Okay. Also, Pippers, Owl and Echo would have come up to you, And Echo would have said, Mr. Zippers, Owl wants to give you something. He thinks it'll be
Okay.
useful. And he
Is
hands
it weed?
You, yes, he hands you the weed. I'm calling the police.
My man.
No.
420, yo.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Blazing!
he hands you a bottle, which is a potion, which you assume. Give me a quick Arcana check, or if you want to check it out later,
Or show it to Livia.
or show it to Livia.
I will show it to Livia, because apparently I probably don't know what it is.
Okay. Alright, Liv. It is not exactly 100% magic, but it's interesting. It is an oil of slipperiness.
Liv looks at Owl, telepathically tells him, so that's how it is, huh?
I'm making you something too, you butt. You know, I gotta deal with Echo. Come on, he won't stop talking ever since we came here.
I just tell
My fault.
Pippers that it's a potion of potion of slipperiness or whatever. So I guess this makes you hard to hit or very slippery or oily if you're into it.
If you're into it.
Owl then gives you a bottle. It's called the bottle of Stop Sassing Me, You Meanie Pants I Have Feeling.
It's a bottle of lube!
Then he hands you a note that says, don't make me show you the back of my hand. And it says, please don't hurt me.
Please be nice to me.
Yeah, please be nice to me. I love 30s rock.
I would just hug Owl.
But no, he is trying to
So
make you
cute.
something though. He is trying, but he's seen that Pippers can probably use this for something if he's interested in it.
I'll take it. I'm interested in that. I get next time we have to deal with another one of those creatures, I can just put a layer of ball bearings, then pull a grease trap, and now an oil of slipperiness, and try to see it cartoonishly run towards me.
Okay. But yes, Owl would have you back, Liv. But yes, that's what happens. And he's just like, alright, Echo would be like, alright, Mr. Zippers, we will be doing our own thing. Owl wants to try to make a potion of... A potion of what? He looks at me, he's just like, a potion of strength. I have no idea what that is, but okay.
I think he means potion of syrup.
Ooh, syrup. Okay, let's make potion of syrup.
Yes.
Potion of fire breathing.
I have that already. It's internal.
And then just drink it without checking what it is first.
But no, that's what you guys can do that along the way.
Okay. I do want to give a little flavor of what alarm is. So alarm, you see a little compartment open on the back of a sexy dreader girlfriend, and a little tiny version spider pops out. So it looks a little bit like a robot version of Lucas the Spider, and he just kind of plants himself at the end of the wagon.
That's adorable.
You know me, it's not going to be adorable for long.
Oh my god.
I'm just so done trying to be nice today. You motherfucker.
Don't worry, he'll probably still be adorable. I think it's adorable.
It is adorable. But anyway, anything else you guys like to do during the trip? Like during the during the trip.
How long does it... I'm gonna be ritual casting for a while, huh?
Mm-hmm. You got an hour before you can ritual cast it.
Alright. I'll probably be in Megan's wagon or whatever she came in. Because Pipper's doing the thing in his, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sadly, her wagon is kind of beat up because it was attacked.
To be fair, I don't need it in like mint condition kind of deal.
One of the wheels pops off. It's like, god damn it! I just had this fixed. Not really. She doesn't say that. That doesn't happen.
I'm gonna be like, just take it out of the dwarf and else paycheck.
While we're traveling, Lucian's going to have his familiar Draco just fly off ahead, and he's just gonna kind of keep it a lookout from far ahead from above,
Mm-hmm.
and just see if he can spot anything, you know, from a pseudo dragon's view.
Alrighty.
Olivia is just gonna
Gum-
ask Lucy.
Mm.
Mm.
I'm sorry, I'll shut up.
Olivia's just gonna ask Lucian, so why do you want to like become a duke anyway?
Lucian can't hear or see any or smell anything while he's looking through his pseudo dragon's vision.
She
Hmm.
just touch his hand, like
What?
poke.
Who's it? It's like commands to the pseudo dragon. He just like snaps his fingers and brings his pseudo dragon back. It's like comes back to his bitch like what?
Why do you want to be a duke?
Oh. Well, I am. That is my destiny. It's my bloodline. My father is a duke, and when he decides to step down from, well, his position, I will take over.
And shouldn't like you be by his side to do that? You know, like
Oh
kind of
well,
like learning from him, not like traveling.
well, that is what I've spent most of my life doing. My parents thought that it would do me good to broaden my horizon from outside the walls of my home and just beyond the lands from where I grew up, to see how the common man and women and other creatures of this world live. See what happens in this world, to get my hands dirty.
I mean, generally nobles don't really want to get their hands dirty. Plus, you come on, you can tell me they just wanted to get rid of you, right?
Wow!
Damn, Liv, you are just.
I was
mean
thinking
tonight.
it. I was thinking of it, but yeah, I never said.
It's just kind of purse his lips and just kind of give her like like fur was brown. Look at like, really? That is quite that's quite harsh. My parents love me.
How old are you?
I'm in my 20s. Why?
Well, I mean, you should still have some things to learn from your dad at that age.
What I was being well. What is the word? I was being trained and groomed to take over the dukedom when I was quite young. Ever since I think my lessons started when I was 5 years old.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know. It just kind of sounds like I don't know.
Well, as my father said, well, to go out, become an adventurer, if I could, put together a ragtag group of other adventurers and, well, if lead them into battle. And if I could successfully lead them through multiple excursions and incursions into the frays of battle and survive and have them all come back alive, well, then that shows that I could possibly, well, lead over the land
Be a
that my
general or something, right?
well, no, rule over the land that my father and my mother hold. I to take over the dukedom, there are many vassals and other people who live on the land that my father holds, and in doing so, I have to be able to lead them to make sure that I can heed and take care of the needs of the people.
Is that so? Okay, well, maybe I had a misconception about that kind of nobles. Kind of felt like, you know, it was more office work and politics and
Oh, there is plenty
all
of
that
that.
bullshit.
Oh, believe me, those were not some of the funnest classes to go through. But I did learn them nonetheless. That's why I'm so good at making deals with people. and it is a trade and a trait.
Making deals or being deceptive, but you know, it's all a matter of
Well,
words.
Potato, potato.
Sure, patat.
Well, but I am very good at helping the people see my way of things, which my father was quite good at, and he made sure that that was a skill that I was able to pick up.
He's brainwashing people. Run.
And it has served me quite well in my journeys, as when I was told I needed to set out and learn how to see how other people in different lands and different cities and towns lived. I was only given a small portion of money to survive on.
Can
had
you
to-
truly see people's way of living if you keep pushing your way of living and thinking on them?
Well, it's not my way of living I'm pushing on them. It's just them seeing how if I benefit, they can benefit.
Whatever. I'm not sure I understand it all, but your motivation of coming with us, doing all these things, I don't know.
Well, it's been a quite fruitful and very learned experience. I would not. True, it might have has been quite harrowing and life-threatening more than I expected, and I now have a fear of spiders I did not have a fear of before.
He totally.
But
He totally did.
nonetheless, I think it has been a very good experience for myself, and it is nice to be back in my homeland, seeing familiar sights.
Oh, is this your homeland?
Yes, I come from this land here. I've often spent many a summer traveling to Silver Moon.
So wait, your parents are in Silver Moon?
Oh no! My father holds land to the north of here, to the north of Silver Moon.
Are we gonna visit?
I do not know. Um,
I mean, we should make sure they're all right. Right.
Jesus, Liv.
I-
Just go for the
I-
throat. Why don't you?
with everything going on, I do not want to impose.
But what if they need your help?
My family has the utmost in defense. We have
Jesus,
over
Liv.
we have over 200 personal soldiers that protect our estates, and that's just around the borders of the territory.
We're still
At
talking about a plague that is affecting people that are resistant to disease.
well, that is true. I should probably indeed send a message to them to see if they are all right.
Plus, if it's that safe, it could also give us a safe haven. You know, Dushy really needs to rest.
Well, but it is so much farther away than Silver Moon is. And besides, I'm sure that my family have already taken in the people of that live in their land, in their territory. We did have quite a few of farmers and other people who set up small villages in our land, so they probably have taken them in for shelter to make sure
Well,
they are safe.
I'm also looking for someone who was said to be roaming around these parts. Maybe that person is there.
Who's the person you're looking for?
My teacher.
Your teacher? Well, what's your teacher's name? What do they look like?
And what do they do?
Well, he looks human. He's human,
He's human.
I
All right.
think.
That would make him stick out quite a bit. I've heard that in my journeys. I did not know this before I started journeying. That humans are kind of a rarity nowadays to see.
Yeah,
And they're only becoming rarer.
and he's a teacher. I mean, he wouldn't want me to tell his name.
Well, why not? Wouldn't teachers, want their lessons be spread around?
Not really when your teachings are about onomancy, it's kind of like giving yourself to another onomancers who could use your name.
Well, I am not an onomancer, so I'm sure it'd be fine if I knew.
Uh, I mean, it's his name, it's not mine.
Remember your
Do you have
teachers,
a
girl.
Do you have a nickname then that you called him?
Teacher?
Just teacher.
Yeah.
Okay. Not like Mr. B, Mr. D, Mr. A.
Mr. M.
Well, I tried calling him father once, but he didn't really like it.
That's kind of awkward. Why would you call him that? Don't you have a father?
No.
Do you have a mother?
No.
So you're
He's
an
really the only
orphan?
person I had, really.
So you were saying that you were an orphan?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess.
I
Does
see.
it count if he was there?
Oh yes. I mean, well, did he treat you like family, or just as a student?
Bit of both?
Then I guess he could be considered family. Uh, did he care about your well-being? Did he worry about when you got sick or injured?
Yeah.
Well, I'd say he'd be family of a sort.
I think so too, but I don't think he sees it the same way, so. Anyway, so I think all of this is a very, very good idea to go see your parents.
Well, I don't know. I do not know how good it would be to bring, a bunch of different women home to see my parents. They might get the wrong idea if you catch my drift.
I mean, you bring all the gang, so you can show us off your adventuring party that you're the leader of, and I mean, so what? There's women in the party, so.
That is true, but I do not know. Well, we got work to do. We got to make sure we can find a way to put an end to this plague. Maybe, hopefully, find a cure. Once we're done that, then maybe yes, we could go see my family.
I mean, be sure to send them a message, though, just to make sure,
Yes, I'll have to find a way to get a hold of a long range message. The magical item. My messaging is only short range.
Anyway, you can go back to your scouting with your dragon.
Oh yes, yes. You know, Livia. If you just wanted to talk with me, you didn't have to, bring up this strange reasoning.
Which reasoning?
Whatever. I don't know. Just this topic you were bringing up. It seemed kind of strange and out of the blue.
It's just I've been thinking about it for a while.
Oh, well.
I think a lot,
Must be a wizard thing.
She had big brain.
But yes, if you want to talk to me, you'd have to make up a topic such as why would I want to take over the dukedom?
I was honestly wondering.
Sure. I believe you. I believe you. Lucian will just kind of smirk and kind of close his eyes as he sends his familiar off again.
As you do that, a small bird lands on the back of the wagon. It kind of looks at the little tiny spider, and the little tiny spider goes, "Hello, you shouldn't be here." The little bird comes up to him. Little bird keeps hopping over to him, like, "I warned you.
I totally thought the bird was gonna eat the spider and fly out.
Well, you know what's the good thing about that is Lucian's looking through his familiar's senses. He can't hear the alarm going off, at least right there. I mean, his familiar could probably hear it.
And just
But-
like that, the magic is gone.
Man, why is someone trying to ruin Lucian's rep with his parents? Man.
Honestly,
Oh,
Meanwhile, Jessica's talking to her goddess, like, I was gonna ask you some important questions, but for some reason my mind is just wanting me to ask questions about Lucian's parents.
It would be absolutely great if we finally meet Lucian's parents and then the plant lady's right there.
Oh, fuck, that'd be bad.
she's having tea with
New
them.
wedding.
Yeah.
She's having tea with them. She's like, and that's when your son decided to steal my most valuable treasure.
Yeah. Anyways, we're engaged now. And your parents are just
yeah.
like,
Oh my
what?
God.
Have you seen our son? Here's your grandchild.
It's just
Oh, that'd be weird.
It's just a mini version of Lucian. Oh God, this is getting weird. Let's go to Dustshy real quick. I'm sorry, Lucy.
It's okay. I'm good. I'm good.
I know, but I feel bad now. I didn't even mean
I
to
was
do
just
that.
going to cast this guy's self look like a gnome and pretend to be your fiance.
You're turning into
Why?
you're gonna turn into a gnome?
This guy's self.
Peppers. Since
Yes.
since you're a kobold and you hate gnomes, I'm sorry, but I have to say every time you say
That
gnome.
is true. I did establish that I don't like. I did establish that I'm slightly racist against gnomes. That should be something I work on.
It should be, but Dashai, after an hour
Yeah.
has passed, your spell begins to activate. Let's see, how does this work again? Man, after being put in contact with your daughter, God's servant, you may ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply. The reply may be short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen. Alrighty. What would you like to ask your daughters?
What temple was Ashley talking about in my vision? I thought it was tent pole, but the more I said it, it sounded more like temple.
She speaks of the tent pole of wisdom, my dear child. Go to it. Become its friend. I'm kidding. No.
What?
I'm kidding.
I like how Doshai's just probably like, what is she talking? Was it tent pole? What?
His goddess says, she speaks of the temple of the spider. A long forgotten deity. Or one that should have been forgotten.
Where would that be?
Only one question at a time, my dude.
Damn it.
Remember, it says one question.
Yeah, I was hoping you would be. It's like we're just having a normal conversation now.
Time for some follow-up. God, sorry. I need some follow-up questions answered. It's technically just still my first question, just further information.
You got me on speakerphone, homie.
New phone, who dis?
It's like new phone, who dis?
I
I love the adventures.
Other people should have been here asking questions, so it's like, hey, that wasn't my question.
But you do have a lead. She told you the temple of the spider of a deity that should have been long forgotten.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to look into that later.
Mm-hmm.
So, have you been?
I've been good. How are you?
Ha! Second question, I win.
No, she's like, sorry, homie, but I gotta go. New phone, who dis?
New phone, who dis? Alright, well, see you later, Rami.
But that's
Tell Ashley I say hi.
sure. I gotta go now. Bye. I don't know. You'll get that
You
full eventually, though. That'll be fun. But she did answer your question, though.
New phone, who dis?
Alrighty. Anyone else would like to do something? No? Yes? No? Maybe so?
I'm doing the long rest so I can make myself a bag of holding.
All right. So I'll just do a bit of a time skip unless someone wants to do something. Now's your time. Now's your time to talk. If you want to talk, please talk. I'm lonely here. I'm kidding.
Olivia just wants to ask Benjamin how he liked to be enlarged. Not in a weird way. Just
we got you. We
just
got you.
very weird.
And I'm gonna be honest. You made it weird when you said not in a weird way.
Magical Viagra.
I
Oh!
just couldn't.
I get you.
God.
I've had moments like that, but you're the one who made it weird. I'm afraid.
I should use another name for the spell. It's just horrible. So, Benjamin, how
Yeah.
did you like it? Like, being like super big boy.
Super big boy.
Oh boy.
It was fine.
I'm dying. Webby, you're grounded.
Just fine. I mean, you just stepped on those spider things. It was so satisfying.
Yeah.
How are you?
So, next time you want it, that also sounded so weird. Oh my god.
Okay, I'll take over talking now. Ed's dying.
I'm
Your
tired.
phone, who dis?
New Ed, who dis?
Also, I want to say, Lucian, I'm sorry. I was being super silly and stupid with the Beyonce bit.
Oh my god. Why are you so red, Liv?
I was coughing.
Webby. Okay, well, since you guys don't know what to talk about now, it adds being really, really bad with her time. I can't, I'm dying. Okay, we're gonna do soon, I promise. Here, okay. As you make it to Silvermoon, yes?
I was wondering if I could reverse whisper you for a sec, DM.
Sure. What's up?
Can we go to whispers real quick?
Sure. Guys, we will be right back. Mr. Cars has secrets he wishes to tell me. And please stop making
Rude.
weird innuendos. This is not Ocraria After Dark.
Well, it's almost 11 for me.
I promise I wasn't ending. Yes, Mr. Cars, what's up?
All right, so I was wondering,
Yes.
would Lucian know of any nobles possibly in this area that are of maybe Azamar heritage or descent,
Yes.
or maybe have had Azamar in the past?
Yes, actually, a noble family known as the quick name, last name. What can I call them? Oh, the Silvermoon family. They are a family of Asimars who became nobles through the trading of exotic fishes.
So the noble family of Silvermoon with the name Silvermoon after the city. Oh boy, that could go so bad.
I'm sorry, I'll think of a better name.
Want me to think of one for you to help you?
Yes.
Okay. I'll think of one. I'll put it in my bio tab area. It'll
How about
Be-
Brightheart? That sounds like a cool name. Bright? No, that might be missing much.
yeah.
Yeah. Darn it,
My
you
problem is that he put his last name as Amore. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm sure Lucian could roll with that though, knowing Lucian. So I will put it under treasure area since that is my least filled information.
Mhm.
So he'll claim the Bright Hearts as being the noble dukedom family that he's from.
But then he'll have to explain why he changed his last name.
Because he did not want. He was told to by his family, so that way he would not get easy handouts from the general public.
Okay.
You had to work for everything.
All right, a little bit of information. They mostly monopolize the
So it's
most
Bright Hearts, right?
yes, Bright Hearts. They the reason they got so big was because they monopolized the trade of exotic fishes that are used to make really interesting dyes, as well as really really delicious food, like exotic foods. Kind of like how in Japan they sell pufferfish as fugu, like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty much exactly what they monetize. Because some of the fishes are very poisonous, but they found a way to make it so that the poison does not kill anybody, like fugu essentially.
Okay.
Because it's a
So
trade secret for them. Because of that, no one else has been able to copy their exact recipe. Many people have tried though, but it's really hard.
okay.
I hope that helps.
Yep. Okay. So
hmm
all right. So yeah, let's put that down. Bright Hearts, noble family. Lucian claims to be his family. Trade in exotic fishes and monetized the food market and exotic dishes.
Mhm.
All right. Good to know. Good, because with all these questions coming up,
I did see
I-
it coming to me.
yeah, I was just kind of wondering because knowing Lucian, if him playing this charade,
Mhm.
as long as he would probably be smart enough to come up with, making sure to find some information of
Yes.
plausible deniability of a family that's his.
Yep. Yes, they are.
Okay.
They are of Asimar blood. They had come from
Okay.
a long line of Asimars. So in case Lucian has to hide it, that's where that is a family that's been known here. They're quite famous.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to go to a family that's, maybe dwarven or half orc or something or tabaxi.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, I am the black sheep, you'd say. Oh, so, yeah, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, guys. Oh god.
I mean, I liked Rogue in the beginning, but there's only so long where you can be your only thing you do is I fire my longbow, my short bow. My
I
Yeah,
fire
yeah.
my longbow.
Like when I played as my rogue kind of thing, I was getting pretty bored with that at first until I switched to swashbuckler. But I didn't really use much of the swashbuckler features because I had a lot of magic range shit. So I had to play it differently than the normal rogue. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, I was just talking about all the different things like artificers can make. Like, I didn't get the chance to tell you, Fable, but
Mhm.
the bag of holding I made, I special made it so it says Master Detective Pippers on the front with a
Oh,
outline of a mastiff and a fairy dragon around the words.
oh.
Should have freaking pre-ordered them. Whatever. I didn't totally make a
I'm
magic. I
sorry.
didn't totally make a
I
custom
think-
magic shop for nothing. Whatever. It's okay. I appreciate it. I love
sorry,
I love the creativity. It's beautiful.
I think this is the only artificer ability that I don't lose if I decide to do something else. I'm gonna have to double check that though, because it may be wrong and might completely disintegrate if I decide to make something else. Like if I decide to make Lucian a repulsion shield, in which you could just push away anyone who hits you 15 feet away, and there's no DC save against it.
Shut up, Pepper.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's cool though. I love that idea. It's really amazing and it fits them. I like it.
So, yeah.
Still gonna make you pay 5,000 for them. I'm kidding. Anyway, alright, before we end today's session, we make it to the city of Silvermoon. Well, the city is interesting. There's a small river, like the part of the ocean that separates the mainland of the continent to the city itself, to the land of the city. They have these boats, like kind of like ferries that take you between them. The ferries are what make it so interesting because instead of being pulled by themselves or having people, they're pulled by these big creatures, like these big bug-like creatures that are kind of like water gliders. I think that's what they're called. they're really beautiful and interesting to look like. It appears that they have riders on them, elven riders. As you do that, you are stopped by some guards, saying, "Halt! Halt! What business do you have here in Silver Moon, travelers? We don't get many of them since this plague has broken out."
Behold, I have the celestial hands to heal the sick. Ooh.
My lady, I believe you are just sick in the head at the moment.
Well, that may be, but you know.
Lucian's gonna kind of step forward. Now, good sirs. While my dear fellow guild member here is indeed an eccentric one, she does indeed speak the truth. She does have a divine gift to heal this plague, as long as that she can get to them before the transformation has gone too far. But please, please let us in. I am a member of the guild as well, and we have been tasked to help aid you in banishing this foul plague that has befallen our great lands.
Members of the guild, do you have proof of such claims?
Bam IDs.
Alright, you show me that. This is like...
I believe you've heard of me, the illustrious Papa Blueberry.
Who?
I also like to imagine that it's like when you take your driver's license photo, it's never good looking, so all of us like have dumb like photos kind of thing of us like sneezing or like looking at something else or blinking.
Except for Lucian, he always looks beautiful.
Oh my
No,
God.
I think his real photo looks dumb, but he pressed it or he changed the photo kind of thing with magic.
Oh my God.
Oh,
So it looks all fancy and stuff.
Filter.
Pipper's picture is him trying to smile like a human but failing horribly.
Like your teeth are showing and
Oh
stuff
my
like that.
God. Alright,
does he pull like a toothless smile from Hydrant Dragon?
it
Ah.
sounds like
Eh.
it, honestly. Alright, the guild says, the guards say, alright, seems to check out. No one would claim to be part of that crazy guild, but so be it. If you really do have the cure, would you mind going to our queen, Lady Relia? She has sadly come across this disease and is trying her best to cure it. But I fear she might have been infected by it. Please help our queen. I'm sure she would be more than happy to give you whatever reward necessary for your assistance.
Oh, that's
How you
fine.
can save a queen.
Anyway,
Opportunities.
and he's like, fine, bring your carts inside, and do not keep your hands and feet off of the ferry, or not you might fall in the water, and we cannot guarantee your safety. I mean, we can try, but there's only so much we can do ourselves. We're not the sea elves after all. They're kind of busy with their own situation.
I should have prepared water walk.
But we will keep that in mind. Just make sure that you keep in mind as well. And he's just kind of like stretch and kind of like stretch his arms out and kind of jazz hands towards Pippers. Never forget the face and visage of Master Detective Pippers.
Exactly! Look at the bag! ID! Bam!
So for Deshai's idea, I totally think she burped and she's just shooting out like her breath weapon, like on the side kind of thing, and she has like her eyes bulging.
Oh my God!
Also,
so much
he
fun.
says one thing out while we're walking, while we go away from the guards. He looks out the back of the wagon, looks to the guards, and he yells out, "Master Detective!"
Oh my God, Kyle.
The catchphrase is back.
Get fired, get out of here. Oh, I do have control water though, so I think we'll be good if we.
You think?
Maybe. I don't know.
I hope so.
Control water means I can control water and keep up to 100 feet, so hopefully.
Oh,
I
we
mean-
can only hope.
None of us are bigger than 100 feet, right?
No.
Alright, then we should be fine.
Besides Lucian's ego,
I am.
which which used to be bigger before Olivia took a few hits at him.
Ha. You know, I really wanted to ask the question: does Lucian's parents love him?
God, that was
Oh,
hard.
that's sad.
That was harsh.
That was.
Damn.
I love how I was just thinking of it, and then she just says it. I'm like, oh my god.
And with that, we after about 10 minutes of the ride, we can end there, and we'll start off next week with you guys entering the island of Silvermoon, where the kingdom is.
Woo.
Woo!
You know, I just realized that this wasn't an actual guild thing. It was just something we went to do.
Yeah,
So-
it was not.
We're not even getting paid for this.
They don't know that.
Technically, you are helping the queen, though, so you guys are moving up in the world. I just want to say that.
You know what? I think at some point, or maybe now that we're on the carriage, can I just say that I sent a thing to a guild saying we're doing this?
Oh shit.
All right, the guild. After a while, guild leader, vice guild leader Amelia would have been like, "I'm gonna have so much paperwork later, but just please be safe, all of you."
Oh, it's okay. I only had 2 points of exhaustion. I need like what 6 points of exhaustion when I die.
I would just like to say, natural 20 deception.
I know that's amazing, Karth. That really is amazing, my guy.
The guards
Yeah.
believe me every word.
You did have proof with the badges, but okay. So yes,
But then I have no reason to question us having a mission.
mhm.
Ha ha.
So yes,
Wow.
you guys. I just want to say thank you all for coming. I promise
Woo!
next week no more technical difficulties. I will destroy OBS, rebuild it on my own, and make sure it does not suck next time.
Just use XSplit.
I'll
Yeah,
think
seriously.
about it.
It works so much better.
Yeah.
I'll-
I mean,
If you want Fable, I think I still have my humble bundle of the XSplit stuff I could just give to you.
True.
ooh, do it.
Yeah,
Do
I
it.
think I'll check.